it reminds me of also the there's that term in fantasy of like technology when sufficiently advanced looks like magic to people, and the so a lot of people like if, for those who don't understand a lot of the things that we're talking about, or just a lot of people talk about, like I've heard people talk about like Eckhart Tolle's the book The Power of Now, which is like the most basic spiritual stuff we can find. Really, it's just like be now in your present and like how energy works at the very basic level, like all this stuff. It's there's nothing really fancy about it. It's like it's a really solid book, and that's why it clicks with a lot of people who are not overly developed in the spiritual aspects or just like how the mind works and all that. Is like the power of now. But then they might a lot of people I've seen people call it like pseudoscience or something, or say that there's any in there, and it's like it can't be, because this is the most basic fundamental thing of the world in a really simple term, and there's stuff that's way more complex and crazy than that, that is most people would probably find like miraculous, or like, whoa, that's way over my head, or oh, I don't understand it or anything. But I've seen people call that book pseudoscience, and it's like the most basic like 101 physics you learn in grade 4 type of stuff applied to how life works. But because we use one aspect of the mind or intellect or whatever, if you're going by these like empirical evidence-based only things and have none of that developed within yourself, you can't see it. So then it looks like magic. So a lot of the technology of the mind, meaning like the way people can use the mind, and a lot of these just really developed people talk about things, it looks like magic to most of the world, and a lot of stuff will look like magic until you develop it within yourself or far enough that it starts to be commonly understood.